What's going on? It's your big brother Trend. You tuned in once again to another exclusive video. And if you know like I know, don't nothing happen by mistake. Everything happens for a reason. All right. So you watching this video because you were meant to watch this video. All right. Because I'm about to tell you something that a lot of people do not know. All right. Because they probably never will get a chance to ever see this video, okay? But if you start doing what I'm about to tell you in 2023, I promise you'll never have to work for nobody ever again, all right? But first and foremost, I want to let you know, do not respond to any comments in the comment section telling you to WhatsApp them, Telegram them, send them money and stuff like that. You know, it's all scam, all right? It's all scam, folks. Do not fall for that, all right? Got to be smarter than that. All right. But anyway, stay tuned to the end of this video. I got something very special for you. All right. First thing is this. All right. A lot of people don't really know how to manifest money. All right. It's that plain and simple. Most people that you hang around, most people in your family, most of your friends, older people, most people do not know how to even start to explain, to tell you how to manifest money, because most people only have a working mindset. That's the average typical person that you come in contact with every day when you walk outside. You know, whether they red, blue, green, purple, orange, white, black, tan. Most people are programmed to have a working mindset, meaning work for somebody else. All right. Everybody's a consumer. All right. However, this is how you manifest money in 2023. It's really simple. But in order to do it, you got to start getting out of your comfort zone, and you got to stop doing the same things that you've always been doing. When I started to make money for myself, I stopped my habitual pattern of living. Every Sunday through Monday, every Sunday through Saturday, I will always do the same thing over and over outside of going to work. You understand? But I knew that that was not getting me anywhere. That was not making my life financially free at all, period. So the first thing you got to do in order to start manifesting money in 2023 is you got to change up something. You either got to move from where you stay at. You either got to, quit your job and go get, start creating something for yourself. You have to do something different than what you've always been doing, because if you keep doing the same thing over, you're going to keep getting the same results. All right. So that's the first thing. You got to be an adventurous person to manifest money in 2023, because when money is manifesting to you, when any opportunity is manifesting to you, it always comes when you do something totally different. You ever notice that? Like, you ever notice that if you was, something you manifested, it came to you because you did something totally different than what you normally do, and it came when you least expected it. That's how things manifest to you in your life. Okay, so like I said, that's why you got to start being more adventurous. You got to change up your style. You got to go out there, go do something different. Do the thing that everybody else is not doing. All right, that's how you find the opportunities that manifest into your life. Okay, and I'm going to tell you how that works. I give an example. Me, for instance, the other day I went out to eat, right? And I just decided to go to the restroom, in the restaurant, right? So now this restaurant is a high class restaurant, okay? Very high class restaurant, because I understand that in order to attract money, in order to put prosperous things in your life, in order to be in abundance, you have to go to abundant places. All right. You can no longer go to cheap places that are just cheap because you are afraid to spend money. All right. So I was in the restaurant of the bathroom is high exclusive restaurant, and I just so happened to open my mouth and talk to people when I'm out in public. Okay. And so that's another thing you got to start doing. It's another reason why a lot of people don't ever get what they want, because a lot of people are afraid to talk to people. You got to take it back to the good old days and put the cell phone down sometimes. And you got to talk to people, say, hey, how you doing? Nice shirt. Where you from? Like, you got to be open with people. And the more you be open with people, the more you'll find the opportunities that's right in your space. It's right there. Okay, and so I'm talking to the guy in the bathroom, and we just had a little small casual conversation. And then he asked me what I do. I said, hey man, I'm a life coach, man. You know, I coach them. You know, I do it on YouTube. You know, and I teach people, motivate people, such and such. And so he started telling me what he does. I'm not gonna tell you what he does, but I was like, he's like, yeah, nice to meet you. My name is such and such. And I'm like, really? He like, yeah. And I'm like, dang, man. Like, you know, I was shocked to find out who he was, because he was like, Google me on your phone in the bathroom. So I Googled him on my phone in the bathroom, and it was like, you know, his net worth is like 400 million. And I'm just looking at him like, man. And he's like, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. And we just went our separate ways. But the point that I'm making is, if I never felt worthy to go to a high-end restaurant and to eat, you know, gourmet food around people who a lot of average people consider bougie, I would have never got an opportunity to meet this $400 million friend of mine that I just met the other day. You see what I'm saying? Like, when you hang around people who think in lack, like whether that's friends, family, anybody, people next door, if you hang around people that constantly think in lack about money and about prosperity, and they always want to save stuff all the time. They always want to be coupon shoppers. They always want to be bargain people, discount people, wholesale people. If you hang around people who think like that all the time, chances is in your life, you're going to be the same way. You're going to be a poverty person. You're going to be financially limited to what you can have and stuff like that. Why? Because you're constantly letting people who don't have a prosperity mindset, they're going to talk over you, and they're going to talk you right out your blessings every single time. They will. You can't be a financially limited person. It doesn't make any sense. You understand what I'm saying? You gotta be financially abundant. You have to be spiritually abundant. You have to be abundant on all different levels if you're gonna consider yourself a spiritual person. All right, like what God has for you, it might be something totally different from what God has for your sister, or what God has for him or her. And see, one thing a lot of people like to do is they will talk their defeat on you like you deserve what they are getting in their life. And God might not even want that for you. Some people will literally talk you right at your bag. If you feel deserving of $400 million and you know for a fact you're going to get it, you can't hang around Curly, Larry, and Moe and expect them to think good of you, or to think highly of you, or to say, wow, man, I think you're going to be able to do it. They're just not going to do it. They're gonna say you spending too much money. They're gonna say you can't do it. It's not possible. Why such a large amount of money? You can't have this house. No, that's what the rich people say. They're gonna say all these spells. They're gonna speak all these things and these spells on you, and try to make you feel like they feel about themselves, which is they don't feel that they're worthy to have it. They don't feel that they're worthy to have anything. You understand what I'm saying? So in order to manifest money in 2023. Another thing you got to do is you got to surround yourself with only people who are thinking on a prosperous level. You see what I'm saying? I go to different locations in my community, and these locations are all prosperous places. Everybody's in there is dressed nice. Everybody's elegant. Everybody looks good. Everybody's smiling. Everybody's happy. And I know because the energy in the place is like on a high level. The service that people at the customer service treat you with respect. The bartenders treat you with the utmost respect. And it's just like, wow, man, this is prosperity. And see, when you in locations like that, wherever that is, when you're in locations like that all the time, even though you might not even have the money to be able to afford it, when you get the money to be able to afford to go to those places, go to those places. That is going to be where you find a grand opportunity of a lifetime. You see what I'm saying? I was at that restaurant that night. Just so happened, we happened to meet each other in that bathroom at the perfect time. I got this dude's name. I'm not going to tell you who he is. I Googled the dude on Google. The dude's net worth is $400 million. What does that mean? Now, just to say, let's just say I got his number in my phone, right? And he's a friend of mine now. And you know, we link up somewhere, and now we're associating. Now you associate with a $400 million person, $2 billion person, you know, $500 million person. Why? All because you got out your comfort zone. You expanded your mindset and say, you know what, I'm gonna go do something different. You put yourself in an area that's prosperous, or you went to some place that was filled with prosperous people that think on a high level mindset. Next thing you know, you have a conversation with somebody, or they have a conversation with you, and then now you got a totally different clique of friends than you normally have, or that you have right now. If you want to be wealthy and you want to be financially free, you cannot hang around people who think in lack and limitations about money. You're never going to make it. You're never going to make it. Because like I said, folks, they always going to hate on you. They're always going to look down on you because you're just wearing nice clothes and stuff like that. They're always going to think less of you. And you're going to be able to see it. You're going to be able to see it. Like when I go out personally, I always hang, like I said, I hang around a lot of different people. But there are times when I've seen certain people get around me and they can't hang around me. They look at me with snobby looks, or, you know, a mean, cruel look, a funny look and stuff like that. And I already know why. It's because I have a high mindset and they don't. And so what they'll do is they'll leave and get away from me because my energy is not on their level, and they just can't stand to see me, you know, on such a high level mindset. That's how some people are. That's how your family could be. That's how your mom could be, your dad could be, your friends could be, your sister could be. Anybody who is thinking in lack and limitations, you cannot hang around them, and you cannot listen to people like that. Just take notice of people that really don't have anything. Look, they're always angry. They're always mad at you. They always want to argue with you. They always look sad. They're always talking about how bad today is. You know, they're always talking about rent and what need to be paid. They're always talking about what they owe. They're always talking in lack and limitations. You ever notice people like that? It's like every time you try to say something positive, they always got something negative to say. Oh no, it's supposed to rain today. You might not want to go out there to the park. I heard it's gonna rain. Oh, you can't go to. Why you eating at that restaurant? Oh, they food is too expensive. Oh, you gonna stay out there? Why you staying out there with all those bougie people? You know, they say things like that because, like I say, they don't feel like they value themselves. So you can't hang around people like that. And so, you know, to not have to work in 2023, you got to get away from people that think in lack and limitations. And sometimes it might be people that you really, truly love. It could be one of your best friends. You cannot hang around your best friend if you want to stay in Calabasas or Beverly Hills or Hollywood. You cannot. It just doesn't work like that. You're gonna have to befriend some people. You're gonna have to leave some places. A lot of people gonna be upset with you. But guess what? It's not your responsibility to please them. They gotta please themselves at the end of the day. So if you want to manifest more money in 2023, you got to do all this stuff that I'm telling you in this video. Look, I got on the Richard Mille watch, right? I walk outside with this Richard Mille watch on there. If you know how much Richard Mille watches are, they're very, very, most people would say expensive. But that's not a word when you have a mindset of financial prosperity. You feel like you deserve money. Money's going to come to you. But like I said, for the average person out there who sees stuff like this, they'll say, that is expensive. Why did you buy that? That is too much. When really, they don't even know that it's not even a real Richard Mille. It's not even real. But like I said, I've had people who've seen me with this watch on, and they say, nice watch. Or they say, what's that on your arm? Or they say, is that a Richard Mille? And that's because they know how much its value is. They know that a Richard Mille watch costs $1 million. They know that a Richard Mille watch costs $499,000. But like I say, folks, listen, to the average person, they're going to say, that's expensive. That's too much money. You don't deserve all that money. You see what I'm saying? Because they have a mindset of limited financial lack. You see what I'm saying? But money, you can have as much money as you want. This ain't doing nothing but manifesting me what I would desire. I really want to have one day. Why do I have this fake Richard Mille watch on? It's because if I keep looking at my arm, I'm going to keep saying, that's a Richard Mille. That's a Richard Mille. That's a Richard Mille. And then the next thing you know, you will be able to manifest the resources, the people, like a $400 million friend into your life who might know the dude to work at Richard Mille. And the next thing you know, you wearing a real Richard Mille. And people be like, how did you do it? Because I manifested it. You manifest money, folks. You don't work for it. You manifest it. And then God, the sources, the power to be, will put you into the right places at the right time so that you can get what it is that you desire. That's how it works. That's how it works. You know, I'm gonna leave off on this tip right here. For those of you who don't know me, make sure you subscribe, by the way. But I like to bet on basketball games and football games and soccer games and stuff like that. I just like sports, basically. But I feel like if I'm gonna sit here and waste my time watching the sport all the time, at least I'm gonna put a little bit of money on it for my favorite teams, you know, because I believe in those teams and I believe we're gonna win no matter what. All right. Now, there's the FIFA World Cup going on right now. And y'all know how big soccer is in these other countries. It's bigger than any sport here at home. It's bigger than any sport. This FIFA World Cup is a big time sport. Now, I'm betting on some teams right now in FIFA. I'm gonna tell you how to manifest money. I'm betting on some teams right now for the FIFA World Cup to win. You know what I mean? And so they'll let you bet like $200 on a team, right? You can bet like $200 on a team. But guess how much the payout would be? The payout, some of the payouts are like thousands of dollars. If you guess the right team that's gonna win, it's only two teams. If you guess the right team that's gonna win, you'll win $2,000, $4,000. If you lose $100, so what? At least you set yourself up for the opportunity. And see, again, folks, once again, if you're trying to manifest things, you're going to have a lot of people who won't believe in you setting yourself up for success or you setting yourself up for an opportunity. They're going to always have something to say. They're going to always say, you need to stay home. You don't need to go anywhere. Don't go to that car dealership. It's going to be closed today. They'll always say something to you and block your blessing. They'll always try to talk you right out of your blessing. You got to stop listening to people. Stop listening to people and letting them tell you how much you're worth. If you know how much you're worth, be your worth. Okay? At your worth. Do what you are worth. Do the things that make you feel good. And guess what? At the end of the day, God will bless you because it's your faith. It's your faith. When you just have strong faith about, just simple stuff like, man, I don't care if I got on a fake chain. Guess what? At least I got a chain. Because guess what? Somebody that see me don't know if it's real or not. And then if I'm looking at it all the time, if you're looking at it all the time, I'm going to manifest it into my life. I don't care if I got on a fake Richie Mill watch. It don't matter. I got on the Richie Mill fake watch. You don't even have a fake one. Guess what? I can look at this every single day. And guess what? And I get the mindset that I'm going to have a Richie Mill watch one day. And lo and behold, the same people that said that talked about you when you tried to be a person of faith, going after something that you desire, gonna be the same people that want to ride in your brand new car at the end of the day. Oh, this is nice. This is good. And they was the same people that was talking about you because you didn't have no money and you went to the car dealership anyway just to look at the cars. Same people, folks. So remember, if you don't want to work in 2023 and you want to start manifesting money, do everything I just told you in this video because it really, truly does work. All right. If you don't want to work, then put the universal laws to work and you will begin to see how real the universal laws are when you start manifesting stuff. Okay. So keep this in mind, folks. Again, it's your big bro Trend, man. If you want a session with me, you want to talk more about this topic, and you might be looking at your environment like, man, I can't manifest anything. My environment is just bull crap. Get in contact with me. I'll help you get up out that environment. I know exactly how you need to shift your world and your mindset so that everything in your reality begin to change also. Also, do not forget, folks, I got the new sea moss gummies. All right. If you want to be more healthy by taking sea moss, which is it's a vegan product. All right. And it's really healthy for you. Boosts your energy. It boosts your immune system and does a lot of other things. If you want to start taking some sea moss gummies like your big bro do, click that link below at the bottom in the comment section. Also, if you want to manifest money, Vortex Fast. I still have my money vortex that you can also purchase. That's also going to be in the bottom in the comment section. And I'm just basically in that course, I'm basically teaching you how to manifest money through literary content. And I also have some private secret videos inside of that course that I do not have on my channel. Okay, so if you want money vortex, fast money, get that below my course, money vortex link, and you will be satisfied. Okay. Other than that, man, thank y'all so much for tuning in. It's your big bro Trend. This is how you manifest money in 2023. And I guarantee you'll never really have to work for nobody else but yourself ever again. Peace and blessings.